delicious and nutritious. Oh, wait, let me pause the music. Fuck, I'm still listening to, like, the music chat. Don't mind me. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Yes. Oop, fixed it. Like I said, I'm glad you were able to fix it, T. Yes, indeed. Boop, boop. Whoa, Unreal Engine. Why, thank you. I like to think I'm pretty unreal. No, sorry. That was me. Excuse me. Yes, indeed. Oh, whoa, whoa. Let me see you. Let me see you. You. Yes. Yes. Good. 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 And good. Nailed it. Yes. Okay, so current market analysis says it'll probably be like $500 with the tariffs, yeah, which is kind of crazy. It'd be $400 without. Hello! Chat last time! On Avowed Ball Z. Your boy got to a new world! A whole new land! Yes, indeed! Look, see? Whoa! And we started to explore it a little bit. Yes, indeed. All the people here have interesting, like, have accents I can't seem to pin down. I think I'll go lay down. My muscles are fatigued as hell. Yes, go get some resty rest. And now we get to explore this new world a little bit better. You know, today I woke up to get out of my door. You got the door alarm was dressing in the car in less than 5 minutes. Damn, that's pretty quick. I miss when consoles had many musics. I can't lie. When I heard the do, I knew it, chat. I was like, yo, what? What? I really hope that like we can get like, just like the home screen on it. That'd be pretty cool.
Coming in hot.
Thank you. Yes. Oh, what is this? Chat, I need health potions, not these potions. It's kind of wild. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Hold on, grab you. Also, Leanne, how you doing today? Are you feeling a little bit better, I hope? Woo! Thank you.
Here we go.
Let me see you.
Left leg.
You. Woo! Nah, you don't, bitch. Not today. Fireball! Oh god, what's up? All right, get out of here! We gotta go! Excuse me. Oh god, he interrupted me. Heal up. There we go. Ooh! Chad, is there a raid going on? Oh, there's a Mewtwo raid! Chad, good luck this one. Help out with the Mewtwo raid! Ooh, goodbye, nerd. All right, wait, where's my homie at? Why aren't you shooting? Chat, he's not shooting them. Oh, he's stuck. Yo, shank his ass. Thank you. Oh, wait, I have nothing. That's fine. Burn him, he's stuck, chat. What a nerd. 450 USD. 450 USD is not. Chat, I think he's broken. Chilly Billy. 2 people just vanished the last 5 weeks. That's scary. When the GameCube came up on screen, it was all I could do to not be hollering in the cafe. Oh, word? Wait, what were you doing?
Well done.
Thank you. Why aren't you over here? Chat, why is he broken? Whatever, it's fine. I can't be mad. Let me take a sip of my juice real quick. Thank you. Good. Yeah, square up Mewtwo. Did we beat it? Did we beat the Mewtwo? Oh, no, we didn't beat the Mewtwo yet. Let me raid in here real quick. Raid! Dark Bug. Oh, yes, indeed. To say I'm pissed is an understatement. Like, they'll reply but never do shit. Oh, at work! I thought you mean like someone disappeared and they're in danger. Oh, that's obnoxious. That'd be so annoying, Leanne. I'm sorry that people be like that. I don't know why more people nowadays just like ghost people instead of responding. Like, I get if you're forgetful and you miss messages, that's one thing, right? But like when it feels deliberate, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, why you bish? No, in school. Oh, yeah, no. So that's just stew. I don't need the stew. You. I don't need that. You. Cures poison, bleed, and oh, that's really cool. I should probably pay attention to that stuff, chat. Let me go down to you. Thank you. All right, cool, cool, cool. Should do back about full HP. Hello, my friend. Ooh, nailed it. All right, 1, 2. All right, can I change my grenade real quick? Time to go over to you. Oh wait, you're still alive? I thought this thing was dead. Nailed it. Ooh, pre-orders begin on the 9th. Ooh, good to know. Nailed it. Oh, yo! Yo! I gotta heal up. Thank you, Kai. You want a grand slam real quick? You wanna shake one of them? I so thought he just said, "What's up? The struggle is up," real quick, chat. Oh, you're kidding me. Woo! Time for us to run, baby. My man kept healing him up. Damn! What'd I tell you, chat? We kind of good with this. Wait, there's more? Oh, there's more. Woo! Lulu! JP, did you roll against my 10? I don't believe I did. Let me roll against your 10. Roll! So, chat, officially, whoa, good morning after that insane, cool Nintendo Direct. How are we doing today? Hope you're doing well. $500 with Mario Kart. Interesting. Wait, because I left it for them, but they never did it. Oh, you tried to... So they were supposed to pick up the slack in something then, huh? That sucks. That just really sucks. Like, they'll reply but never do shit. To say I'm pissed is an understatement. Understandably, I'd be really annoyed too. Like, excuse me? It's a group project, not a Leanne does everything and you take the credit project. You know what I mean? I woke up and began working on their work at 4 a.m. That sucks. So June 5th can be expected $500 more Baroque. That's fair. Me too. Purge began on the 9th. Let me see. Did you just throw a snowball? I did kind of throw a snowball, yes. Yes, I did. It's one of my... It's like a frosty plant. You know what I mean? I freeze people. What is this? Wolf gloves. Is that better than this one? No, I need that stamina. Resolve and maximum stamina. Carrying capacity. Stamina. Do I want more carrying capacity or want more stamina? I'll go for stamina. I need more stamina, chat. Thank you. Nope. Alright, cool. We're good! Yes, indeed. We lose some carrying capacity, but I think that's a fair... I think that's a good trade-off. Shiny Chansey! Alright, let me do a roll! And let me do a super lure. Super lure. I watched for Nintendo Direct in Discord with a streamer, but I didn't realize until the end that they were muted. I was wondering why it was just viewers chatting. That's interesting. I mean, hey, if that's how they want to do it, though, like, we take those, you know what I mean? If that's how the community wants to do it, then shoot. You know what I mean? It's cool to, like, kind of watch stuff with people. That's why I really wanted to watch it today with everybody in stream. Also, don't think you rolled against my 14. Roll against Sable's 14! I lost to Sable's 14. Do you want a Super Lure or Ultra Ball? The choice is yours. Hello?
What's that rough?
Goodbye, nerd. You're still alive? Excuse me. No, you're down.
What's that rough?
Nailed it. Is that a dead body? It is a dead body. Whoa, Super Lure. Can we get another Super Lure, please, then? Yes, indeed. The streamer is only muted on my end. They talk the whole time, apparently. Oh. Did you have, like, the muted in Discord, I'm assuming? Like, did you, like, mute them yourself? Yeah, so Shiny Chansey once more. Let me see you. Hello. Let me go to this. Let me go to this. Let me see these embers. Oh, that's the same book that we had before. It's actually quite literally just the same book. So we can dismantle it, because this one's still better, or we can sell it. We'll dismantle it. We have a lot of money right now. Let's dismantle all of this too, chat. Alright, cool. Common pistol. Thank you. Common wand. I need to find out if we break something down, if it'll give us more of that one plant. Yippee! Yo, Jorachi, nice catch, Sable! What's up there? Hello? What a nice, lovely location up there. Oh, that's the exit of a cave, then. We'll have to find the entrance soon. Let us run and jump and see what else will be over here. Yes, indeed, chat. I'm really excited for the Switch to release this year in a couple of months, though. Can I open this up? I cannot. Can I climb in from, like, the side? Astro! I can't believe FromSoft went and did that. I'm so glad that they did, though. Like, honestly, giving Nintendo its own, like, exclusive thing, kind of like what they did with Sony. Like, hey, it lets Sony know, like, hey, look, we're willing to work with other people if you aren't. Because, like, people were talking about, oh, you know, Sony might buy them out. And FromSoft's like, you know what I mean? And, like, because remember, FromSoft only made an exclusive game with Sony. And they've done it twice with Demon's Souls and with Bloodborne. So, them, being like, hey, we're going to work with another studio, shows Sony, like, we don't have favoritism. You know what I mean? Sony might be annoyed, but they can't do anything about it. It's not their studio. You know what I mean? Ooh, good. Yes, indeed. Hold on. There is a bundle. Good. Yes, indeed. Oh, look. Yeah. Looks like Captain Chaz found it 500. I'm sorry, 450 and 500. So they confirmed it too. Linky links. I remember in comments that the people wish it was included and someone wished Nintendo would have an achievement system like PlayStation and Xbox. Honestly, I would enjoy an achievement system as well, because that's just, I like to see it. Like, if, for people who don't know, look at my gamer score. Let me see if I will show my gamer score. Oh, look in the top right corner, chat. Look in the top right corner, you'll see my gamer score, right? I have 111,000 gamer score. It's how I am. You know what I mean? But also, Astro, how you doing today, chat? You know that Astro about to be doing tricks on walls? In the new Mario Kart game?
It's a rock fact.
Come on, fact. You know, also streams. Go give him some love. Uh-oh. Wrong shout out. No, wait. There we go. Yes, I'm just hyped for the open world game. Hold on, let me get a super lore end too, because I don't think we got a super lore for getting defeated earlier. Square up. Wait, you squaring up with T? Yes, indeed. Aren't FromSoft fans gonna be peeved? Sucks to suck. Get the new game. Get the new console. I don't think they're gonna. I mean, FromSoft fans will be upset because they don't have the Nintendo console, right? Like, some of them won't. But, like, I don't know. I feel like, in the same vein, oh well. Like, you know what I mean? Like, exclusives happen. And exclusives push consoles. And getting a FromSoft exclusive will push consoles. So, like, it's a smart Nintendo business move. You know what I mean? Like, Sony did it a decade ago with Bloodborne. You know what I mean? FromSoft fans can be big babies anyways. I mean, you know. I think FromSoft fans can come off elitist. Air Ride over Mario Kart. Really? So you're not excited for the new Mario Kart? The new Air Ride game didn't get me hyped. I was screaming like a child when I saw it. I was like, new Smash Bros? I'm like, no, new Kirby Air Ride. As soon as I saw the jet boosters, I was like, it's in. We got it. I like achievement hunting, so the big reason I play less Nintendo games, honestly fair. Honestly fair. Let me see. Are there any more enemies that we can beat up over here? I don't know if there really are, or even if it's worth it. There has to be new enemies that we can fight, actually. I refuse to believe that there's no more enemies in this area. Maybe, like, in the cave system themselves, though. Thank you. Let me see this mini-map real quick. We have not explored over here yet. So let's go down here. You know, that being said, I love FromSoft games, even if I'm trash at them. I think FromSoft games are actually fun and challenging. And it's kind of funny how the new game is also a blood-based game. And it looks very similar to Bloodborne. In terms of, like, its aesthetic is very gothic horror, right? Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel... like, I like to believe that FromSoft's like, okay, so you want to keep the, you know, the Bloodborne IP from us, Sony? Fine, fuck it. We'll make our own new Blood IP. Like, that's what it feels like. It literally just feels like them being like, we'll just make a new Blood IP. You know what I mean? All right, gang, I got ready for works. No! Hopefully work goes okay. IDK vampire aesthetic is often gothic theme. Well, that's what I mean. Like, Bloodborne did not need, like, Bloodborne's theme, right? Making a new game with a very similar aesthetic to Bloodborne, where it's like a gothic horror aesthetic, feels very much so like Sony's not going to let us have our IP back. So Miyazaki's like, I'm just going to make my own new IP with, you know, vampires. You know what I mean? And make it more blood-oriented. You see, you please. Like a spiritual successor to the IP that Sony refuses to do anything with, right? As they cry that they have no IPs. I think I'm stuck here, chat. I might be stuck here. I might have made a mistake. Because I can't seem to be able to get out. You see, everywhere I go, I seem to be getting blocked by something. Oh my god, that almost got me killed. Like, I can't climb up this. Alright, let me save real quick. Save my game. Thank you! And then we're gonna hopefully work our way down. Alright, nailed it. Any enemies here? Oh, no enemies here. Alright, cool. Grab this, please. Thank you. Okay, so I went to direct what's going on. They did a press release on the sales prices, but I wouldn't mind paying $80 for these games. $80 per game? That's wild. Rudy! Say what? Thank you for the rating. Welcome on in, Raiders. Name should be Race. We're on Twitch, currently playing through Avowed on the weekdays, and on the weekends we're playing through the first Berserk Kazan. How are you? Did you also watch the Nintendo Direct? How'd you like it? We watched it before we got back in Avowed. How was your streaming? Try to check out Rudy. I'm giving some love. And thanks for QB. 70 is also very common. Yes, I did. Ooh, hope we enjoyed it. 10 out of 10. I also feel very happy about that Direct. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome on everybody who came with the raid. And also, thank you for the raid. And also, once again, thank you again, Farrell, for the raid. For those who came with the raid from both raiders, if you're going to do some post-stream relaxation, recharge, and decompressing, anything of the sort, just know that we'll be here when you come back. If you want to hang out with us, we'd love to have you. Because this is $79.99 for Mario Kart World. I don't like that. I really don't. That makes me so upset. I'm not going to lie. I don't like these new pricings for games. It's like they're literally trying to they're trying to like drip feed us up into the $100. You know what I mean? It took like a decade for games to go from 50 to 60 bucks. And then it took a decade plus to go from 60 to 70 because of all the microtransactions they put in the game. It's been 3 years since they've listed games at $70. It's been 3 years. And now they're already pushing for 80. What do you mean? Why? Literally, I'm not getting Mario Kart, bro. I'd rather get the special edition. Honestly, that's fair. But, like, that's just so frustrating to me that Nintendo is, like, pushing $80 games. And then, like, GTA 5 is going to be $100, and it's just, like, it's going to be so expensive to be, like, a gamer when it's already super expensive in the first place. I do not like that $80 price tag. I do not like that meaning $80. I mean, that is already happening. Metaphor, Monster Hunter Wilds. Monster Hunter Wilds was $70. It wasn't $80, right? Like, Monster Hunter Wilds was $70, not 80. You know what I mean? And now it's like people have to ration which games they're going to play. Because it's not like the game prices are going up, but it's not like the wages are going up to match it. No matter where you are, not just the US, but in like the, in Europe, in, in like Asian countries, in any country, the wages for people who, the wages of like the everyday people, right? They're not matching the raising of these prices on these games. And so it's just like, why? You know what I mean? Because something tells me the upgrades of like Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, and stuff like that are gonna be like $20 a pop, which is gonna be gross. You know what I mean? Like, that's gross. No. I think I understand why they didn't talk about the money, because that's fucking scuffed. Probably to stay competitive. There's no staying competitive. You know what would be staying competitive would be, Lynx? Keeping it at $60. If you kept the game at $60, you would stay competitive in a way that would force the other game companies to bring the price down. It's just greed. It's not competitiveness. It's greed. Competition's supposed to help the consumer, not hurt the consumer. Masking, raising the prices to make it competitive is, in my opinion, is silly. That's not competitive. That's anti-consumer. Some companies are being nice about it. It pre-ordered RE7 Rebirth and got the remake bundle for $70, 2 games plus $70, and I spent over 70 hours on it, which is pretty worth it. I'm hoping for those games to turn out like PS5, where they charge it for the first few, then there's an upward, and they start doing the Switch 2 games upgrades for free. I really hope so as well. I'm hoping so as well. There's no, like I said, for me, $80, yeah, $80 games is not competitive, it's anti-consumer. Don't mix the two up, right? Competitive would be keeping their prices at $60. Competitive would be arguing against raising prices, right? Because if you're pro-consumer, you make more money because more people buy your product. It's not competitive. I was looking forward to the Switch 2. They got me through the door with the Duskborn. Yes, Duskblood, Bloodborne 2-ish. And what is essentially DK64 2. Not like that, JP. There are people out here who truly think that if the game isn't the same price as the high-dollar games, then it's not good. That is a minority and not a majority, Lynx. Right? That is a minority. And Nintendo games sell themselves. The Nintendo as a company has its own rabid fan base, right? Like, people who buy a Nintendo Switch buy it for their Nintendo games, right? They have a secondary console or a PC to play everything else, but they have their Nintendo console for Nintendo games. They're gonna buy the Nintendo game anyways. It's not for competition. Competition keeps prices lower. The idiots who think that if it's not more expensive, it's not as good, is minute compared to the people who will just buy the game and be happy that it's cheaper, right? Like, that's... I think serving the minority is not a competitive... Like, serving the minority is not a competitive edge, in my personal opinion. Competition brings lower prices, not raise them to match the competitors. Exactly. Competition brings prices down. And so that's just $80 games sound obnoxious. I'm doing pretty chill. Are you, Squatcho? Did you watch the direct?
For a funeral, I'm afraid you're late.
I'm late. There was a
Early,
funeral.
perhaps?
Also trying to, the Scorcher's fantastic. Go give them some love. Early. Why would it be early?
And if you're an animancer, show a little respect for the ruins.
I'm not an animancer. Do you have anything against animancy? What is this place? You mentioned a funeral.
For an acolyte of Baron.
Yes, I did. Those
there
prices
is
have
no
mixed opinions
higher
on me.
honor
$80
than
is
the
not
giving
mixed. For
of
me, it's
last
pure negative.
rites.
Pure negative. Pure negative. That's pure greed right there. Oh, excuse that burp. Because, like, you got to think about that, right? Back in the day, where they still made a crap ton of money, you think a $60 game, right? That is a full-priced and 2/3 of a full price. I'm sorry, it's a full-price game and a half of another full-price game, basically. You know what I mean? Like, that's just, I don't like that. I'm sorry, no, a third. My bad. Not a full price, not half price. It's 1 1/3 prices of a game previously. In some companies, GT6 be $100. They can justify raising their own prices. Yeah, exactly. And here's the thing. It reminds me of the phone industry. With Apple setting negative consumer practices, Android dogging on Apple for doing, like anti-consumer practices. Apple gets away with its anti-consumer practice, and then Android silently follows Apple. Look at the headphone jack. You know what I mean? That literally, everyone was dogging on Apple for getting rid of the headphone jack. And then silently, everyone else followed suit. Because they're like, oh, this is so anti-consumer, no ways this is going to succeed. And like the blind, loyal fan bases of Apple bought it and didn't give a shit because it's Apple. And then the Android company tucked tail and followed. It's because they knew that they can get away with it, make their phones cheaper, and make more money. That's not good competition. This is like inverse competition. I'm gonna complain all day, but then also pre-order Kingdom Hearts 4 if it's $80. I mean, that's fair because that's the thing. They tie games that you love around it. If they made a shitty game worth $80, look at Concord. They spent $500 million on a shitty game. Right? I'm sorry, not shitty. A mid-game that no one knew about. Right? No one knew about Concord, so no one's gonna spend $40 on it. If they had spent that money on like another IP, it probably would have been successful. But that's the thing, right? Like, that's the problem. They do it on IPs where people have been established and have roots in it. Concord had a lot of problems going on, though. Here's the thing. Like I said, Concord is an unknown IP. If they, like, making an investment in something like Concord and making something anti-consumer like Concord, $40 for an arena shooter, where most arena shooters are now free to play, right? It's like, it's going to fail. Right? A Schmid game? Yeah, a Schmid game.
Unfortunately, Godless Ruins have a strong connection to the other side. They
unfortunately.
attract unwanted attention.
Oh, that's why.
Wherever there's an Audra pillar, you can count on animancers circling it like flies.
Fair.
When my order first heard of this place, they sent us overseas to guide wayward souls into their next life.
Nintendo is betting on physical games to sell more, maybe? No, because here's the thing. 250 gigabyte storage meter for the Switch 2. That's them betting on getting more digital games. Because if they sell an $80 digital game, Links, they're making all profit. If it's a physical game, it's split between Nintendo, the people who made the physical copy, and the retailer who sells it. Right? So they get a bigger piece. They get the entire pie if it's digital. They only get like a third of the pie if it's physical. Well, not a third. Probably like half of the pie if it's physical. Strange assignment. Your soul's a strange assignment. Yes, indeed.
Strange? I don't think so. Death is the most ordinary thing in the world. second only to life.
Fair.
Reincarnation is not a perfect system. The flaws and inefficiencies are why the field of animancy exists at all.
I see.
So,
Oh.
in accordance with Berith, we are midwives of a different labor. Life
Midwives
into
of death? That's wild. What a way to sell it.
Not at all. The Adra pillar is most inspiring. Just watch your step around the equipment and the memorials.
Okay.
One of your machines shocked me. I wasn't even anywhere near it.
I'm trying to work, but these mystics keep getting in my way.
That's fine. Save. Let's save right here. Yes, I'm wondering about the C button. The C button, I feel like, is for people who don't have Discord. That's what I feel like the C button is, right? The C button's gonna be like your screenshot button / your screen share button / your call button. I want to say, like, high key, the C button's gonna be like community, calling, like capture, right? That's all it is. Who? Yes, you. Hi.
Salutations, traveler.
Hello,
Welcome
salutations.
to
Splatoon
lovely
will have
Knocking
game
to
chat
Deck.
now. No, I don't think it's game
Seen better
chat.
times, but it's still a marvel.
Because
of
that
ancient
mic seems to be
architecture.
only usable in, like, the call feature, right? Get wrecked, May. GG, bits.
Oh, but I forget myself.
Yeah.
I'm Alyssa, a wanderer and explorer, and sometimes even a merchant.
I need to
like
buy some
now.
of this.
Can-
Can I buy this? This is an interesting place to set up shop. Yes,
yeah, I
indeed.
get it. Truth be told, I'm mainly here to study the ruins. Nothing
Oh, I see.
wrong with picking up some profits on the side, though, huh?
Yeah, no, that's fair. I respect it, girl.
Between
Get your
scarce
bag.
supplies and interesting finds, I've got a few things that I wouldn't mind parting with.
Can I get
That
some
being
healing
said,
potions?
Care to see what I have?
Let me see what you got. Please tell me she has healing. She doesn't. Exceptional gear. Yo, exceptional gear. I've never had exceptional gear before. Mm-hmm. I might have to remember this location, chat. I might have to remember this location.
Time to do.
Hello, who's dueling me? Leanne! Hey, yo, Jeebins, what'd Jeebins say? Roll! Get wrecked, mate. I'm gonna go play Final 7 Rebirth. I got some rebirthing to do or something. Enjoy the rebirth, Jeebins. Thanks for hanging out. Roll! A 7. Damn, a 17. Oh, fuck. I thought they would. Mario Kart 8 is 90 euros. Mario Kart World is 90 euros? They're really trying to push digital sales then if it's 90 euros. Jesus Christ. That's, see, so if $80 is the base price and then $90 is like the exceptional game price, that's anti-consumer. That's not pro-consumer. That's not competition. That's greed. That's greed. $80? Like, Switch games were $60 and then $70 if it was like a Tears of the Kingdom game, right? That was only 2 years ago. 2 years ago, it was $60, $70. Right? That's wild. No, it's 90 for physical. Due to US laws, it's going to say 90 for digital too. Nintendo, just because your game has world in the title doesn't mean you can charge the world for the price. Right, though? Roll! That, like I said, the Switch 2 looks fantastic. There's a reason to why they didn't talk about the price. Because they knew the pricing would, that kind of pricing is going to turn people away. That's so anti-consumer. So anti-consumer. Like, what do you mean? You know what I mean? Like, I just... where'd your mouth go? Okay, thank you. That's just... I just don't like that. That's just, like, so anti-consumer. God, I hate how expensive everything is now. Because the thing is, everything's getting more expensive, but the money you're making has stayed the same, right? You're going to tell me back in the day, a $50 game... So back in the day in the 2000s, right? You're making... The federal minimum wage was like $7.15 an hour, right? And a video game was worth $50 when it was set up like that, right? So nowadays, you fast forward to 2025.
Jingle, jingle, pay attention.
Pay attention.
I said your favorite word.
Right?
Dingle, dingle, dingle.
Nowadays,
Jingle, jingle, jingle. Oh, dingle, dingle, dingle.
a game, nowadays, the federal minimum wage is still $7.15. But the price of a new video game has almost doubled. So back in the day, $7.15, you can get a video game, right? $50. It's kind of expensive, but, you know, making $7.15 an hour, and things aren't as expensive. Fast forward 20 plus years later, you're still making $7.15 an hour, But now the price of the game went from $50 to $80 to potentially $90 or $100. You've doubled the price for it. The cost of living has gone up significantly, but the wages have stayed stagnant. I had told Raba yesterday they charge more for euros. When it's 20 euros to buy something in Guild Wars 2, it's 28 USD, but the same thing is still $20 USD. I mean, even with that, $90 to 90 euros, like, hey, you're screwing over the European homies, right? And still $90 USD is fucking insane. You know what I mean? Ah, yes, indeed. Oh, hello, my ruins friend. What is this? Yes, a true pioneer in the field of self-experimentation after breaking his soul apart. Oh, interesting. So this is like a people who die, but in like wild ways. I see. I see. The claw. What's this? Open up the treasure chest. Yes, indeed. I don't know. I don't like where prices in video games are going right now, especially since the money being made by people is going lower. You know what I mean? Like, why would I want to, like, now instead of being able to buy all these games and, like, share these experiences with everybody, they're making it more expensive. You know what I mean? I just don't like that. Yeah, I got the job. Yo, let's go, Armcito! And not at a moment too soon. Too late? Too soon? Basically, no, y'all got some money on the side, means you can save up and get your new games and the new console. Congratulations! Congratulations, Armcito. Nope, not this one. Let's go. So are you going to be in, like, what part of the, like, elder assisted care home are you going to be working in?
I failed you, my lord.
Oh, my lord. Who's your lord? Hello.
Please, my friend. You can take
Your friend?
what you want from the shrine. Just don't break anything.
I wasn't going to rob you. Uh-huh.
So he was working alone.
Who's he?
Forgive me.
My references
These are
were
difficult
spectacular,
times for a
but there
man
was
of
something
faith.
on my state background check that needed to be mailed. Really? Weird. Was it about the accident from, like, a couple of years ago? Or was it something, like, I don't think that would still stay on there, right? Because the biker was being, like, an ass about that one, if I remember correctly.
While I was at prayer,
So I don't think that would have
a
been the
bandit
case.
held a knife
Oh.
to my throat and stole the reliquary of Saint Widwin.
Oh, I'll be sure to steal that back.
Just look at me. Gods, I'm still shaking.
Oh, which way did it go? We can't let them get away with it. Bandits, where are we all in danger? Lesson learned. Put it somewhere safer next time. Where did they
fled
go?
west into the wilderness.
But whenever,
There's
wait,
nothing
whatever
there
is
but a
on there, I
Delmgun
did,
glade.
did not stop me from getting the job. Let's go. I'm glad you still got the job. Like I said, that's exciting.
If you find him,
Kiss my ish.
please,
All the girls,
no
hobby
more
feet like
bloodshed.
this. Jingle jangle,
Vengeance
get that
will not
stuff
make
and
this
kill the
right.
man and get the stuff, cause I ain't no holla back girl. Wasn't about to resort to murder or for over a relic anyways. No, but it might make me feel better. I wasn't about to resort to murder over a relic anyways.
May the light shine on
Unless
you.
if he tries to murder me, in which case I'm
Light shine
protecting
on
myself.
the thief as
Well,
well.
Baldur will be happy with Metroid Prime
I
4.
will
I'm
try
excited
to
for it
understand
too.
his
I'm just, like I said,
motives.
I'm just super sad about, like, the pricing. The pricing makes me so upset. Because, like, they know what they're doing, right? Metroid Prime 4, a hyped up game for forever, a prequel game basically to Tears of the Kingdom, where you play as Zelda's side of things, right? Like, they're tying all these amazing concepts that people have wanted to behind a new raised price. And when it sells well, because people want to play these games and they're going to bite the bullet, they're going to justify it to make all of their games this price. Right? Like, it's twice the price of a DS game nowadays. And, like, it makes me just so annoyed. So annoyed. I will say one thing I'm a little disappointed is they didn't add the little lip to the Switch 2 cartridges. Next Zelda 3D game will be $120. I'll be so sad. I'm gonna be so sad if they do something like that. Slim, how's it going? Good morning. How goes it all? It goes pretty chill. How goes you? Alright, so now we need to look for a thiefy thief, right? Yes, indeed. Alphonse saw a band to take off west towards the Delmgun Glade. They will likely be looking for a place to hide out in a secluded area. Fair! What I need to find is... I need to find the entrance to this cave here. Nakutadak, my bad. I want to find out the entrance to that place. I thought it would be here, but clearly it was not. So now I need to figure out where it is. I'm okay. Just kind of woke up. Ah, did you see anything about the direct, or did you like sleep through it? Oh, is that a dead body? Ooh, that's a dead body. Alright, that's a dead body, chat. We're gonna go for that. Yo, dried leave. Yo, leave the homie kisses. Damn. Fuck, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well, homie. I know we come in with the homie kisses like that, dried leave. No, I didn't watch the direct. Honestly, it was a very good direct. I think the direct's quality was impressive. Right? I like the features that they added with the console. I'm just really disappointed in the pricing model that because they didn't talk about the pricing during the direct. And I know why now, because they knew they were gonna ruffle a lot of feathers with the pricing that they're trying to go for. Because like, oh, well, nope, that's fine. Well, chat. Damn, wait, what's going on here? Into the Beyond. Well, chat. I knew I was dead. Homies all day, every day. All right, I guess we'll have to fast travel after we get the body. I saw they're talking about a Switch Wind Waker Twilight Princess release, and of course it was an April Fool's Day prank. Yeah, if you want this game in 100 refresh, that'll be an extra $20. Yeah, I was hoping $10. Like I said, I'm really concerned with this anti-consumer shit that these game studios are doing nowadays, because it's just not, it's not the wave. You know what I mean? It's just not the wave. Let me go to you. All right, let's go to you. All right, so I don't think there's anything over here for us, so we're gonna fast travel back out of here. We'll fast travel over here. Yes. Yes. The pricing was ridiculous. I just seen the new marker is $80 MSRP. Yeah, which is just, that's so crazy. Like, why $80? Why? I mean, I get it. People are going to be playing the game for a hot minute, but you have a subscription service now. You know what I mean? Like, you have a subscription service, you're making money. Anything else over here that we can do? Let me store some stuff. Store! That's not storing. Store! Where are you? Actually, that is storage, isn't it? Party stash. All right, cool. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go down here to my armor. Not armor, my gloves. Put these wolf gloves away. Yes. And we'll put this boot of a bricklayer. Thank you. Yes, indeed. All right, cool. Let's go back over to you. And I don't think there's anything else we need to worry about, actually. No, there is not. All right, cool. Let's go. The pricing. Yeah, I know. Like I said, for me, there's a reason why they didn't show the pricing. We called them a coward because I thought they were just like, you know, whatever. And I thought maybe it's because the game, like the console would be expensive for Americans because of like the tariffs. It's not. It's literally because they're being greedy. Wait, what's up? I'll probably end up getting it just to play with friends. If this way, if game's going to be $80, life's going to be more expensive. They're going to put microtransactions. I'm better getting Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube for the same price. That's fair. That's fair. Just get an OG. Just get the OG one. Well, that's gonna. You know what's really wild? It's gonna make used games more expensive too. Now that I'm thinking about that, that's gonna make the used game market, like your local retail, your local game shop, and your GameStops are gonna be charging more for those games now when they're used. Like a used copy of a game is now gonna be $70. That's gonna be gross. Like, that's what's gonna become the new norm. The prices for old games will also be more expensive too. Yeah, like used games are gonna get more expensive as well. Like this, like raising that money literally helped no one but the freaking game, besides like the retailers. It's not even inflation, that's greedflation. Like that is not inflation. What's up, nerd? Woo! Fireball! Damn, you see that though? Alright, this, thank you. Fire, thank you. Damn, hold on, look at that though. I'll no longer travel for 1 hour. He really blew himself up. That's great. Hey, you wanna ground slam that? Let me see, you want to shank this man? Nailed it! Okay, getting out of there. Thank you. Nailed it. Get out of here, nerd. Give me my health back. Yeah, that's right, because my sword gives me HP. Yo, Animus, how you doing today? Cactus! How you doing? Woo. Woo. Oh my god, my soul! What's up, Bish?
Next one's mine.
Woo, full HP, baby! I got it! Yes. Thank you. Yo, bless the sword, give me some HP back, though, Chad. That's nice. That godlike that we killed earlier?
Glorious battle.
He hooked the brother up with a new sword, you know what I mean? Oh, that reminds me, I'm finally getting a proper local game store. Yo! Open today, selling video games, card games, board games, even has tabletop for D&D stuff. Honestly, okay, can I say something? That's where GameStop should have went. GameStop should have went in the direction of selling card games, board games, tabletop stuff, and then having, like, apparel on the side. GameStop shifted so hard towards being like Hot Topic but gaming that like GameStop should have done what that local game store you're doing is doing, right? Like had more D&D stuff, embraced more nerd culture, but not in like the hey fellow youths we have cool Bowser shirts, you know what I mean? Cool, still keep the cool Bowser shirts, but allow people to buy like Dungeons and Dragons, allow people to trade in cards, like allow people to buy cards. It'd be so much better than doing it through their online stuff. And have retro games. Embrace more retro games if you can. Obviously, it doesn't have to be as like expansive as a secondhand local store does, because you're not going to be able to do that. But you can still have a small department, right? That's fine. I no longer have to travel 1 hour. Let's go! How's Avowed? I actually really enjoy Avowed, honestly. This game is thoroughly encapsulated me, Animesh. I love the way the game plays. I love the way the characters are and the way they interact with each other. I'm not going to say this is a perfect game, because there are some things that I would love to have that, like, Bethesda games have. But I think this game is fantastic. And if you have the money, because it's $70, if you have the money, I think it'd be fun. But obviously it's a want, not like a you need this game kind of energy. You know what I mean? Let me see. They will bring prices down when people stop buying. But the problem is they put it behind games that people want to buy, Slim. You know what I mean? That's the problem. Well, Rudy, you can get the new one, and then it's guaranteed to be new instead of a possible scratched up GameCube game. True, but also the new game will not have as much value as the old game will, right? You know what I mean? Well, above isn't J Burger Boy P. You know, if it isn't Cactus, Burger Van Bass. See what I did there? I need to start playing Hyrule Warrior games, same, but I went back and watched, and holy wow, that Hyrule Warrior's Age of Imprisonment looks incredible, right, though? Right? We have to play Age of Calamity soon. I would pay anything for an... no, try and leave! Thanks, JP. I want an honest opinion, because after the Skyrim versus Avowed video, I saw only hate. I think people hate on this game because it's not Skyrim. That's the weird thing. Like, why were you expecting this game to be Skyrim? It's its own Western RPG. I was looking for a game to scratch and say, it's the Skyrim scratched, which is a Western medieval RPG, and this game scratches that itch. You know what I mean? Burger Van? Yeah, the Burger Van. You know what I mean? But, so, like, in my personal opinion, if you want another Western RPG that scratches the itch of a medieval game, I think this is worth it. I think this is, like, you can switch from third person, you can pick a lot of cool things. Fire Emblem, just throwing something, don't mind me. Fire Emblem, you can probably stream. JP, I'm sorry, but whenever you say Western RPG, I imagine cowboys. That's fine. That's fine. But still, Western RPGs, you know what I mean? It's a Western RPG. Age of Calamity, why not the first Hyrule Warriors? Then we can start going towards the newest one. Because I don't have it. How do you feel about GameCube games? I love it. I wanted it. I've been hungering and feasting for this. And hello, Van. How you doing today? I would pay anything. Nope. Nuh-uh. Oh, to answer your question from earlier, JP, I'll be working in people homes. Yeah. It's like an assisted living facility, right, Armcedo? I was asking what position you'd be having. Like, would you be like a dishwasher, a cook, just like a general assistant? Like, you'd go around and help the old people get stuff, like hand out their meals and get things? Would you be a planner for events? You see, I feel like that happens a lot with games now. Rather than being judged on their own merits, they get judged on what they're not compared to X game. Yeah, like, it's wild, because this game's combat is leagues better than Skyrim. Like, Skyrim, all magic in Skyrim was you put your all magic in Skyrim literally is this. That's all magic in Skyrim. That's all it does. You put your hand out and, like, magic happens. In this game, you can literally conduct and chuck a fireball, right? You can encapsulate yourself in a circle of flame, and people who are near you and within the circle, you build up flame damage to, right? Like, there's so much more expression in the magic in this game. And it's like, you have these companions that you can immediately use to do stuff with. You have these new abilities. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just weird. He said Western medieval RPG, though. Thank you, Silver. Thank you. I hear Western, I think beans, hot dogs, white rice. Yeah? Yeah, Mickey? Subslab, Forspoken is a good example. It got shit for not being DMC or Bayo or other games, which is weird. But it's a great game on its own. Me and Asher have been playing through it. Like I said, that's just weird. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. Here's the thing. Use games to compare the feel of another game, right? Like, if you want to compare it to another game in terms of, like, it feels like this, I think that's valid, right? But if you're trying to say it's not a one-to-one to this, well, then clearly you don't want another game. You just want a remaster of the game you're comparing it to, right? Like, stop. Like, you use comparisons to games to see how it feels, right? And that's where the buck stops. Like, oh yeah, this game, if you want to compare it to a game to keep you in your mind, think of this, right? It's like it's a Western, medieval RPG similar to like Skyrim, right? But it's got a much updated, like, pretty look to it, and it's got its own unique features that make it its own. You know what I mean? I don't know. I feel like it's weird. I feel it's weird that people are trying to hold this game to a 14-year-old game. You know what I mean? It's just really weird. It's like, oof, that's weirders, bro. That's super weird. All right, I guess we explored this area thoroughly. I don't know how we're going to get over here, but we'll have to figure out how to get over there later. Probably from underneath. What year is it in game? Well, Skyrim came out in 2011, right? Which is wild to think about. That's 14 years ago.